Lopez, and it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Holiday, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You like the show of assertiveness. Give Holiday this positioning, and he'll do his thing.
Down low, here's MP. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. MP's got his second basket of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside for Batum. Jackson has the open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
To the paint. There's the steal. Batum with the ball. Now Anthony defending. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Here's Jackson, following the bucket by the Lakers. To the middle, here's Holiday, and he lays it straight in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
None against Holiday. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Hartenstein comes in for Marcus Morris. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Trey Burke subbed in for Justin Holiday. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
So for the Lakers right now, Davis is out there with Monk. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's MP. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And join us right back here. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Lakers shooting so far very... We've got... Hartenstein's checked in for the Clippers. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Jordan comes in for James. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And MP subbed in for Russell Westbrook. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. They've got Kent Bazemore. Jordan is out there with Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's MP in at the point. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Pass to Preston. And that one hits back iron. Here's Bazemore to the inside. MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The Real Big Hoops rebounds in the pro-am, reposts, and then gives all of us something to repost on social. A dunk on 4 has us all asking for more. And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach for what should be an excellent. And before we...
Hey, Brian, you could...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Barrett in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, we've got LeBron James. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Davis in at the center position. James outside. And Davis with the basket on the assist from James.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
All-Star break just around the corner. Grant, you were a 7-time All-Star. How special is that first one for these guys?
That first one is incredible. You're overwhelmed by the moment. You can totally get blown away that first one, but it's definitely a moment you'll never forget.
Pass to Ariza. Westbrook outside. Here's Ariza. And here's Monk. 4 on the clock. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Quickly passes to Robinson. Second chance shot. And And it's blocked by Davis.
Love that D from David.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for Ariza. MP's checked in for Monk. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Quickly. The three. Nails it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Lakers with the ball. They trail by 7.
Some super impressive stuff from Quickly in the first year playing in the NBA, just getting up to speed. That didn't seem to be much of a problem.
MP's shot is off. New York has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Reddish misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
James, and a nice finish on the layup.
And you like to see LeBron make the read there as it comes off the rim and taking advantage of crashing the glass.
New York shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. You know, watching Quickly, many of the moves he flashed in college transferred well to the NBA.
And the one thing that stuck out, and a lot of people were talking about, was last year Emmanuel's ability to hit that floater on the move.
Here's MP. Quickly with a rebound. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-5 run. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Shots good by Saric.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Nunn, the pass to Anthony. MP outside. It's James on the wing. And connects on the 9-footer. James has got his second basket.
Now, LeBron sometimes will show him off. The handle's right there, pretty sick, slicing up the defense that time.
On the wing, Burks. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Burks against Nunn. Pass to James. Back to MP. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Reddish. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's New York. They have a nice... And a first-time All-Star in 2021 for Julius Randle.
It's really just all about
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the Knicks making a change here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
The Knicks with the lead. They've got Malik Monk. LeBron James out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's MP in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Barrett, he's open. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Barrett's got 9 points.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Pass to MP. James outside to the paint. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Reddish.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Barrett. Three-pointer. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Back to Westbrook. MP outside to the left wing. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Burks against Westbrook. Pass to Robinson. Outside Barrett. Here's Reddish. Going inside. Good work defensively by James.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Lopez passes to MP. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Great effort from MP against the contact. He gets past it and is able to sink the shot.
Here's Burks. Shoots over Westbrook. And we finished off 1 half of play. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. It's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody. Don't go away. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the 3rd most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Clark, for both teams tonight, unbelievable talent up front.
Kevin, you're right. I love seeing what we have in store in the paint area in this matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. And it's Connaughton in it at the three. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Westbrook. Ariza with it. Six to shoot. DiVincenzo against Bradley. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Shoots over Portis. Off the left rim and out. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Bradley. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bradley passes to LeBron. Fades. And the shot goes in.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Giannis. From the wing. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Westbrook. Goes up on the block, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside.
Boy, once Giannis gets the ball in the painted area, Antetokounmpo is really almost automatic.
And Greg, Giannis is such a handful on the offensive end. You know, teams have no choice but to foul him.
And it was hard because Giannis knows how to create contact, and refs have started to give him the benefit of the doubt. He'll be getting double-digit free throw attempts for a long time.
Pass to Connaughton. Lets it go with a three. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Westbrook against Holiday. And it's Westbrook missing.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Holiday against Westbrook. Pass to Connaughton. 4 on the clock. Tips it up, and Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Persistence pays for Giannis there, using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Outside, Davis. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Lakers working the ball around now. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, rebounded by the Bucks. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. DiVincenzo with it, picked up by Davis. Inside, here's Portis, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Antetokounmpo is a player who does a little bit of everything and all of it really well. Check out that pass.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Nunn against Hill. To stop the run. Nunn can't get it to fall.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Jones, no luck. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Bazemore. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
It's Allen with the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nunn kicks to Monk. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Hill. The 7-footer falls.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Now Allen. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. That's certainly the case with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game,
not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. And MP, he's subbed in for Monk. And Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Antetokounmpo passes to Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks. MP deciding where to go with it. Count the basket. Nunn's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, fantastic. work that time, recognizing the overcommitment. Leave somebody on MP's team open, and you're going to regret it.
Allen against Nunn. It's Hill on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Allen outside. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
The feed to Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got his first basket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Here's MP. Morag grabs the board. Bucks leading by 14. Outside, Jones. Allen outside. There's the drive, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's MP. They get it back. Jordan, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Hill looking around. That one doesn't drop. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Nunn against Hill. Nunn kicks to MP. Rebound, Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Milwaukee on. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Shot clock at 5. No good off the back of the rim. Davis surveying the floor. Bradley passes to Ariza. Back to Bradley. There's the triple. Trying to get open is Davis. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Passes it to Ariza. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee leading by 18. Giannis passes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Tries it from 9. Portis in the post. Davis is on it. The second chance effort. Portis can't get it to go.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
James, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. James has got his second bucket tonight.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing.
Jones checked in for Pat Connaughton. On the wing, MP. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bucks shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
On the court for the Bucks, Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. At the guard positions, Holiday and DiVincenzo. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
We are joined live in studio today by MP, yours truly, the YouTube sensation turned NBA baller. MP, welcome to the show.
Oh, man, thanks for having me, Kendrick.
We've seen you have your ups and downs this year.
Right, yeah.
There was some talk about you being an all-star snub, but being honest with you, I don't think you're there yet.
Okay.
And I think if you want to help your team make a run in the playoffs, you got to step it up big time in the second half of the season. What do you say about that?
You know what? I think that's fair criticism. I know I'm just now scratching the surface with the kind of player that I can be in this league. You know what I'm saying? I'm working hard every day with the coaching staff. You know what? Shout out Coach G. All the teammates, they've been dope. The vets, especially. And I mean, if I continue to grind, I think we'll be all right.
Will it be a disappointment for you personally if you don't take your team deep into the playoffs?
You know what, Perk? Every team want to win a championship, man. That's how you start off the season. And, of course, if you don't reach that goal, that's going to be a huge disappointment. But, look, only one team can get that chip. So if I'm doing everything I can do, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP, and good luck in the second half.
Yeah, thank you, Perk.
One good putback deserves another with Gibson, the 1-1. And we snatch this one up from my career. Each step is perfectly placed to throw this miss back home. everybody. Time to get into it. NBA act. And with tip-off.
Thanks, BA. I mean, Anthony.
They make one heck of a tag team. Thanks, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Monk in at the 2 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Larry Nance is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Little in at the 3. And the All-Star format, something the NBA is open to altering to improve the contest. Smitty, any changes you'd like to see?
I would love for both sides, East and West, to add 3 more players on the roster. Because I know the last couple of All-Stars we've always had some arguments, some disagreement, but 15 from each side.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Bazemore has a high motor. He puts his athleticism to use.
And he makes a first.
Kent Bazemore, the former National Defensive Player of the Year in college, has a 7-foot wingspan, which gives him a big advantage.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now Lillard. Pass to Nance. McCollum with it. Floats one up. Westbrook against Lillard. Clock at 6. Got it.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Now, here is James. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Bazemore. Outside Davis. Here's James. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
The jumper of LeBron looking more and more pure. Bad news for the rest of the league. Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Shot's good by McCollum.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Westbrook against Lillard. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes. This one is out of his hands.
Now he... Big group substitution here for Portland. Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. McLemore comes in for Little. Bledsoe, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. Here's McLemore. Trailing by 4. Bledsoe, the pass to Zeller. This one for 3. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's MP. Zeller with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Inside, McLemore. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
From 13. And again, no good by the Lakers. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. To the inside. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to MP. Down low. Here's Lopez. It's deflected. Here's McLemore. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. To the middle. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Nunn.
Inside the paint, MP plays with real heart, not allowing the defense to discourage him.
Pass to Bledsoe. From outside the arc. McLemore can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Here's Ariza. Over Zeller. Can't nail the jumper. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers ahead, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Well, he can man Army, rebounding, scoring, and assisting. But Russell Westbrook knows he's got to rally those around him to win.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important than scoring any points or anything else is leadership. And that's where I got to find my niche and try to lead the guys.
Westbrook is all about winning, Grant.
Yes, he is, and his teammates will tell you as well. For all the stats he piles up at the end of the day, he's laser focused on getting the dub.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
We've got Ben McLemore. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Zeller in at the 5. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Now here's Nunn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Bledsoe goes in and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Well, you want to talk low. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fair... Trailblazers. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Nance. Simons comes in for Little. And it's Smith in for Nurkic. And some changes here for the Lakers. And MP with a basket on the assist by Howard.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Trailblazers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got MP. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Howard in at the center position. Bledsoe can't get it to go. And the Lakers with possession here, trailing by 17. Pass to MP. Elbow shot on the way. That's short off the rim. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Back to Smith. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bledsoe outside. And here's Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Just Lion 2018 sacrifices 2 bodies to soar for this score. Let's get that ice ready for halftime, everybody.
Moments from now at Chick. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sport. DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Bielitsa is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Well, Greg, we just saw it. MP is going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got, playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
Now, here's Bielitsa. And, Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. And some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it a little bit.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. 5 on the clock, and yes, it's good.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Curry against Westbrook. Outside, Green. The pass to Thompson. Over Monk. Thompson misses.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's Curry following the basket by LeBron James. Curry is inside. And James pulls it down.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Got that one up quick.
Oh, you got to love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Outside Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Monk. Fires from deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry is inside. He's covered by Westbrook. And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. Porter comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for LeBron. MP comes in for Monk. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-2 run here. To the inside, MP. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
He takes it in. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the end to me, Kevin. He gets to layup attempts when shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
And again, no good by Golden State. Lakers leading by 9. To the middle. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
The in-between game of Porter continues to improve. A legitimate score from this area.
Pass to Bazemore. Nunn kicks to MP. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Passes to Poole. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. To the paint. Here's MP. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls. I mean, we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for Lopez. Risa comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Avery Bradley in for MP. Nunn against Curry. Three-pointer. And they recover it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the... for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Gary Payton. And there's the pass to Westbrook. It's Davis on the wing. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies. No excuses.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
MP passes to Bazemore. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for MP. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pass to Nunn. And here is Davis, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Nunn. Off target from three-point range. Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Thompson against Bazemore. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers on offense. They've scored 10 straight, about 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Westbrook passes to Nunn. On the wing, Davis. Outside Westbrook. Over Green. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bielitsa. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Outside, Davis. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look.
Back to Poole. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you follow us on social media for more. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
And until next.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Our game tonight. Feet before we get started. We've got just enough.
All right, BA. Well, Rudy Gobert is accustomed to getting open.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. Here are the starters for Utah. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Butler in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, they've got Kent Bazemore. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. MP comes in for Bradley. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in for O'Neal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And there's Mitchell on the assist from Gobert.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Anthony, the pass to MP. Pass to Westbrook. Back to MP. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Mitchell. From downtown, fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
Anthony outside. Pass to MP. Fires from the corner. Here's Davis. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. 5 points in the game.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive, but this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to Anthony. MP left side from 11 feet away. Oh, another miss by MP.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Westbrook against Butler. There's 37 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Anthony outside. MP up top. Westbrook left side. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from 3, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
Here's Mitchell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell. And Jordan Clarkson winning the 6th Man of the Year in 2000.
It's been good for me. From day one, they told me to come here.
Grant, no doubt, Clarkson has been a revelation in Utah.
I mean, B.A., he really has, taking his offensive aggression to new heights. That microwave role suits him to a
first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top, up by 3. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's that time of the year when the good rookies start separating themselves from the pack. And wouldn't you know, MP is still right in the middle of that pack. It's because he's nothing special. Just like I've always said, he had a lot of hype with his little channel, but this is the NBA. This is real ball right here. Is it technically possible he could go on the run? I guess. Is it technically possible that I could become a gymnast? I don't see that happening either. This is the MP you're going to see going forward. So get used to it.
You want to be on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay. 2K TV.
thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Avdia, and it's Pa Kusevsky in at the 4.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot.
Platoon swap here for Team World.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Anthony. Rebound by Team World. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to the right wing. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now a 3-point Team World lead.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes it to Tate. On the wing, MP. Clock at 6. They need this. Duarte grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now the pass to Wagner. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Deep 2 from Anthony. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow, it counts.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Team World leads by just 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play. and they are putting on a show.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for USA, they've got Anthony. He's out there with MP. Jayshawn Tate out there with Mobley. And it's Nora in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The shot no good by Duarte. And it's Anthony with the ball for USA. It's a 3-point game. A nice shot by MP.
And for a guy who hasn't been able to get a ton of minutes this season, great that he's had a chance to show off his skill set here tonight.
And he does have some skills to show off. I mean, his opportunity for more playing time is going to come soon enough. He just has to stay patient.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Duarte shot good.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Pass to Tate. He kicks it to MP. Passes it to Mobley. Anthony on the wing. And a wide open look for MP. Drops it in from 14 feet away. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
Driving the lane. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And here is Green. The pass to Tilly. Here's Duarte, covered by MP. Pass to Tilly. The 3. And Team World, another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Team World.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
So both teams changing it up here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low, here's Mobley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Mobley's got 19 points.
And some players in the right...
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Avdia, and it's Giddey in at the 2. For the lead. MP's checked in for USA. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. No good off the front iron.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
USA trails by 5. Cunningham passes to MP. Can't cash in from close range. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Avdia. Buries the long-range jumper. Avdia's got 8.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
MP, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to Avdia. Mobley comes with the double team. Yurtseven makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Campazzo, the pass to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski, covered by Barnes, and Barnes comes to help. Yurtseven. It's hauled in by USA. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Barnes dishes to Cunningham. Edwards passes to Mobley. USA moving the ball around. MP uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Team World lead. Edwards brings the double team. Yurtseven. Offensive rebound. Here's Pokusevski. Comes up empty down low.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Barnes can't get it to go. Team World leading by 4. Campazzo, the pass to Avdia. There's the 3. No good on that one, so USA will take it the other way. To the paint, here's MP, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
A platoon swap here for Team World.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
And that one is good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for USA. Trailing by 4. To the inside, MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Franz Wagner.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half. And all those missed opportunities at the line are starting to add up on them in this half. If they go on to lose this game, that'll be the first thing they point to.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Maxey. In the corner, it's MP. Here's Norrell. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Cannot help but to love the court sense and the vision. That's a terrific find by MP.
Inside. Shots good by Green. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
They grab their own miss. And Tate gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On offense, here's Team World. The lead is 2. And the pass to Wagner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. 3 on 3. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Again, USA.
So impressive. The
fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Maxey passes to MP.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And he converts the layup. Now it's a 4-point Team World lead.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Here's MP. It's blocked. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Team World out in front, up. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over.
The USA calls time here. They're behind by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. So we see Team World get the win here.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
Next weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Dime Time, where you can win prizes by reaching the target number of assists. Meanwhile, the city will have the...
And those will be our starters. Intriguing match. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for... Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. At small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Jackson out there with Justin Holiday. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at the 5.
Just a level of power and explosiveness. Leonard just tenacious at the rim.
And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there, and the defense has nothing to do.
Outside Holiday, pass to Leonard. The 3 is up. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Bradley to the paint. And Davis slams it home.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Leonard outside. That shot off the mark. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Right side Davis. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
What vision by LeBron, always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
Pass to Batum. Now here's Ibaka. Fades. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Oh, the effort Ibaka brings to the floor is always tremendous. He takes every chance he gets to produce for his team. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in. And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Bradley, that's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
James lays it up and banks it in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of...
First quarter, and a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for LeBron. MP's checked in for Bradley. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Burke. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Lakers in the lead. Outside Nunn. Pass to MP. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Here's Burke. Here's Zubac, covered by MP. Good work defensively by Lopez.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Nunn. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. MP no good. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Jackson with it. Takes a 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Lakers have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Pass to Bazemore. MP outside. Lopez with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Lopez passes to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. It's a completely new group for the Lakers. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. On the floor for the Clippers, it's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Justin Holiday out there with Jackson, and it's Leonard in at the 3. Now here's MP. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now here's Jackson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Leonard, that one's good. Leonard's got 12.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunities.
James, outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
I mean, Kawhi Leonard, an MVP candidate. Why? Well, they're the reasons right there. One of the best two-way players we've seen in the past 5 years.
Now here's MP. He's got 5. To the inside. Pass to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Leonard finds Jackson. Off the mark there with a 3. The Lakers shooting 53% here in the second quarter. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 8 of 15 in the second. The drive by Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Anthony Davis. Kent Bazemore is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. Now here's Holiday. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Jackson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 7 tonight. Westbrook outside. On the wing, Bradley. Pass to James. Here's Bazemore. Up top, Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Well, that's a shot that Westbrook has learned to use well. When he's hitting that one, it's going to open up some lanes later in the game.
Holiday passes to Jackson. Here's Batum. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 8 assists in the game.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And that one's good. Davis.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for LeBron. Anthony's checked in for Bazemore. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Burke. And no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Nunn with it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Bradley. Pass to Lopez. Yep, that one goes. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Inside. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Anthony against Craig. Here's Bradley to the paint. Lopez finds it. The layup off target.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
On the wing, Holiday pulls it from the corner, and it comes off the front of the rim.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Nunn. He's got 5. Here's Lopez. Pass to Bradley. Takes the 3. Here's Howard. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the Lakers with some changes. Jordan's checked in for Lopez. And it's Monk in for Bradley. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Burke. .149 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Outside Monk. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Pass to Zubats. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Jackson against Nunn. Back to Jordan. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 9.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Howard. The three from Craig. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Howard. And here's Nunn. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Nunn's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He was all alone on that one. 5 points in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Nunn against Jackson. Now Nunn. Give him 8 points now. Over to the left wing. Here's Anthony. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment. Our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Reggie Jackson. Serge Ibaka is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the shooting guard position. Jackson can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. And slam dunk by James.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Pass to Ibaka. Launches it. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Monk passes to Westbrook. Back to Monk. James outside. Now here's Westbrook. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And finished off by Davis.
Unselfish play there from Westbrook. A great scorer off of the pick and roll. This time setting up his teammate.
Monk finds Davis. Back to Monk. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Monk. Shoots over Jackson. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Holiday is checked in. Well, the Clippers shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Leonard outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here is James. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Jackson outside. Pass to Batum. Fires for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. To the paint. finished off by Davis.
Yeah, just looking at this box score and wondering what Anthony Davis hasn't done. This guy's been on a roll since the tip.
Now here's Leonard. Now Holiday lets the three fly. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Ibaka against James. Nice move. Here's Davis. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
Jackson outside. Leonard outside. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Bazemore. On the wing, Bradley. James with the ball. Batum's on him. Back to Bradley. From the arc. Offensive rebound. James. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, LeBron is good at the fundamentals, but just so great at reading where the rebound is coming off and grabs that one for a second chance opportunity.
Now here's Leonard. Takes a 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Lakers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Lakers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2 games to 1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
NBA 2K TV from Cleveland, Ohio.
And I'm back here at the studio. All-Star's always one of my favorite times of the year. How's everything been, Alexis?
Oh, it's been great. It's been cold. I can barely feel my hands. I'm barely speaking. My lips are blue right now. But the events were action-packed with players, fans, and, of course, NBA 2K.
That sounds fun. But first, let's dive into Season 5 Power Within. It's live right now, and we have all the details for you. Your hunt for glory is over, but the next 6 weeks will summon the power within. Welcome to Season 5 of NBA 2K22. This may be the coolest season yet. A new artistic design adorns each affiliation. The perfect new backgrounds for you to showcase new emotes, animations, and clothing in all 4 affiliations, and on board the Concha Del Mar. 40 new level prizes await as you compete to cement your legendary career. Size up defenders like Kyrie, pull spin jumpers like MJ, and dance on whoever gets in your way. You can flex on the competition with even more new emotes at levels 12, 16.
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win on the road. The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again, this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it. I think I have greatness in me, and I'm not going to stop until I'm the best. He certainly is well on his way to fulfilling that prophecy, Kevin.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Lewis in at the 1. And for the Lakers, the 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forwards. Now, here's Westbrook. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that bump.
Here's Lewis. It doesn't go for him. Westbrook with the nice D there. Bradley, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to James.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And, Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
James finds Westbrook. The shot from the low post is good. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
The pass to Hart. And here is Williamson. Over Davis. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Westbrook. Lakers working the ball around now. James, the bounce pass. Outside Westbrook. Pass to James. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williamson. The 3 from Bradley. Hits the three-point bomb. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Westbrook against Williamson. Over Westbrook. And it's Williamson missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the dunk by James.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Now here's Lewis, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Hart. To end the run. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A reason to look. It's an 8-point differential. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Lewis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. Ariza outside. On the wing, James. Over to the wing. Here's Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Graham against none. Lopez outside. Back to none. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now here's Jones. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Here's MP, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by MP. Jones up top. The pass to Graham. Here's Hayes. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Graham against none. Six to shoot. Pass to Carmelo. Over Jones. And the Lakers with another miss. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
offense is more delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes at the cover point, other by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there could mess with the rhythm of an offense.
Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
So for New Orleans right now, the guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Running Gomez out there with Hayes. And it's Jones in at the 3. Now here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Hayes.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. Anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Lopez. Malik Monk comes in for MP. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kendrick Nunn. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Westbrook's got 8.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Jones drives in. Good work defensively by Anthony.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 8. On the wing, Monk. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Jordan against Graham. Jordan dishes to Anthony. Game in Los Angeles. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
James, the pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
That one goes. Count it. Williamson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. James, the pass to Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Lewis kicks to Hart. Pass to Williamson. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you later.